So, second win, though, have another opportunity here on Hanamura to, shake things up. We used to see Widowmakers galore on this map, especially on the first point, set up a crossfire. We may see a little bit of that today. Not quite sure we're going to be running like the, Akawa on the Ashe, but Fusion University, they're already set in their defense. They will have Snillo on the Ashe, Nice on the Mei, and Elk on Granny Amari.
Not an actual grandma.
Not an actual
grandma.
No,
yeah.
this is a false, it's just a colloquialism. We say it because we love her. But Snillo on this Ashe, really interesting to see how he's going to be setting up right here. This is one of the few times that we've actually seen Ashe played in NA Contenders so far. She was just enabled for the playoffs. And right now, just trying to put in a little bit of chip damage, kind of just staying mobile, rotating, making sure that second win can't pin her down, because even though she does have a lot more mobility with that coach gun, still can be a sitting duck if all of second win just dive right on her. And speaking of dive, we got the traditional 2-2-2. Going all the way back to those envious rogue days. And Frill on the Tracer and Mirror on the Genji. This is actually really great. Second win can just walk around Fusion University, pressure the point right away. Nice walls are going to be for naught.
Snillo doing a little bit of Boopasaurus cosplay there. I never hit the TNT. Snillo, though, only at 36%. The funny thing about Ashe is you're either getting that ultimate super fast or really, really slow. There doesn't seem to be a mid-ground because you have to be effective to be rewarded with some Bob in your life. And look at that prediction. Those are some next-level plays. They knew exactly where Snillo was going, as Haku going to get 2 kills to start things off. So second win have an easy time on this point, but they have struggled in the past to clean things up. But with Chonxic so low, I don't see that happening.
Oh my goodness, Akawa, even though he himself falls, reading Snillo like a book, and Haku, right there where his Winston needed him. Akawa herded Snillo onto the point, and Akawa finished him off just like he did with the last defenders of Fusion University right there on point A. Now it's Fusion's time to scramble a little bit. We see all these hero swaps coming through, Snillo resetting to that Brigitte. Nice, considering the Genji, now he's gonna be on that Sombra, try and disable that cybernetic ninja, because Mirror's already nearly out of blade. That is going to be huge. Fusion University do have that trance, but with Elk on the Ana, they lose out on the sound barrier. So if Alarm gets spooked, has to pop that trance early, second win might just get another free fight win. Frill now on the Doomfist, just looking for, his favorite companion, Walls.
Hey, him and Walls, what better combination for a Doomfist. Second win does have that Dragon Blade, and they do have a Transcendence to keep that Genji healthy as well, so we're going to expect to see those together after this hack does go down. If Mirror doesn't get taken down himself, is Chonxic going to get a little bit of help from Ana, get that nano boost on him, and the Transcendence is going to come out before the Dragon Blade, so second win's going to have to run that Genji a little bit naked, and to the rest of the team with that Dragon Blade when that finally does get unsheathed. Fusion University have a Transcendence of their own, which is an amazing counter for this Blade, and let's see if he's gonna go ahead and pop it. Doesn't look like it's so far, and I like the patience coming from Alarm. Some others in the Yadas would have just used the Transcendence, but not him.
Oh man, but Mirror, Alarm probably not feeling a little too frightened, startled, or nay, we say alarmed when Mirror dashed up in the air. He was a third health before he even hit the ground. And so second win, unfortunately, they decided to try and throw out the Genji Blade, see what they could get. One of the options would be to wait till Taponzer had sound barrier, give the Genji a little bit of a comfortable cushion, but second win, gonna swap back to that GOAT's composition. No surprises here. Fusion University, though, sticking with those heroes. They want to make usage of these ultimates. Nice, with the ability to turn all the lights off is going to be a big one. Free grab for Bernard, no worries about Fried's defense matrix.
Yeah, an EMP can be 30 seconds off of the clock for second win, depending on how well they clean that up. But only if Nice finds value, which he goes to TJ Maxx, he goes to Target, he knows what value looks like. And so Fusion University also have a Graviton Surge of their own, so they're gonna go ahead and throw that out to start things off. And I like what Chonxic did, jumped over the shield to get some tickle damage. Remember that Tesla Cannon is one of the only things that is for sure damage. The EMP is gonna come out as well, and we do see that cleanup.
Yeah, a very clean fight from Fusion University. It almost felt like second win was just kind of letting it happen. The win sometimes just blows you one direction. And the best news is that they drew out the EMP and the grab without sinking their own sound barrier into that fight. So, a wise move from second win. They're banking up those ultimates for the bigger, badder fight. coming their way. As you know, with Assault, you can't just win one fight. You got to win 1, 2, maybe even 3, 4, 5 fights in order to finally clean the point of defenders. And Fusion University still have so many ultimates for second win to burn through. You got that trance. You got Elk's ability to keep Chongsick alive for ages with that nano boost. Snillo with the rally. It is going to be a long time until second win have the upper hand.
And Elk has probably stayed in this corner for the majority of this round so far, as he's gotten another nano boost already. Fusion University have a lot at their disposal for this, and the rally is going to be the first thing that they do invest in this second win engagement. And we're going to see rallies coming from both sides. Second win getting close to the Graviton Surge, but so is Fusion University, and that's going to be Bernard on that Zarya. And now we do see Chongsick trying to make some noise in the backline of second win. The Primal Rage does end, but not before Akawa goes back to Smon, as Fusion University know that they have an advantage. They didn't invest a ton into it, but second win is going to use that sound barrier to try to keep onto this objective, but with a nice DMAC onto Nice, Fried is going to give them an opportunity, but there are no more ultimates for second wind, and with that kill onto Frill, that tells me that second wind's going to have to try to get those ultimates within the next 2.5 minutes, which they will, but it's how Fusion University are going to maintain theirs that's really going to answer the question if second wind can take this point.
Oh, and it's looking less and less likely as time ticks on, Boop. They do have time, second wind. If you're a really good top tier Zarya, which Mirror surely is, you can get a grab within 60, 90 seconds. Fusion University, though, you talked about that ultimate cycling. They still have 3, and it was a decisive win right there. Second win trying to make something happen with Fried's bomb. Tapones are even throwing that sound barrier in, but Fusion University didn't want to hear the music. They stand strong here, and now Bernard ready with that grab, and no Transcendence on the side for second win.
Ooh, that has been bad news for other teams in the past. We do see Snilo drop that rally, so the damage mitigation is going to be there for everyone except for Elk at this time. Bernard still has that Graviton Surge. Second win doesn't have that Transcendence just yet, but it will be available when Bernard does finally throw it out, if Haku's able to get a little bit more healing. But no, it's not going to be there. It's going to be a little bit late, and they are able to get Frill before the Transcendence comes up. Haku making a decision there not to use that Transcendence. It did pop up, but he's going to have it for the next fight.
He's going to have it for the next fight, but Alarm well too. This is the thing, second win trying to build up their banks. Each time they, just invest 1 or 2 ultimates here or there, but same could be said for Fusion University, and right now they are at an ultimate stalemate. Neither side really having a decisive advantage, but no, as the graph does come back up, second win, coming forward with a couple more, but of course we've seen it happen time and time again. Yesterday with first generation, it's not just what you have, but how you use it. Second win need to find maximum value. They have 5, but this fight at just 1 minute left could be dragging out probably surely into overtime here, so second win need more tools in the bank.
And remember, Fusion University are on a match point, so if second win are unable to get a tick on the second point, they're not going to be looking good to try to get that victory. The Earth Shadow from Chongsick gonna miss. That's exactly what second win needs. Akawa, though, his is gonna miss as well. The Graviton Surge Transcendences are out for both teams, and now we're gonna see the self-destructs find anything, but Akawa will, so this is the best opportunity for second win. They have to invest everything they got in this fight. The sound barrier is gonna be the next thing we see from second win, and that's gonna come online at a perfect time as Fried and Mirror are both low, but they're not gonna use it. It came just a little bit too late as Bernard's going to get the kill onto Mirror, so second win are going to be behind on this fight, and they're going to be unable to get a tick on point B of Hanamura so far. So Fusion University are going to get the team wipe. You hear the chime, and after 10 more seconds, second win's attack will be over, but will they be able to get into overtime? Mirror will be able to touch the point.
What a sleep from Elk right there, neutering second win's advantage, and the Fusion University now have all 6 healthy, wholehearted members ready for this defense. Bernard has such high energy. Second win just now desperately trickling onto the point.
And it looks like they're going to be trickling back to spawn as well, as Fusion University not scared. They ain't never scared. Second win going to be going down, unable to take point B. Fusion University know what they have to do to win this map and then move on to the finals to face Atlanta Academy.
Exactly. Nary a tick to second win's name, as we see there Akawa taking a nap at the absolute worst time, man. Narcolepsy kills, literally. All of second win falling because not only you didn't have that Reinhardt to throw in the damage to follow through, but there was no shield for the rest of second wind, and even though Chongsick was at just 7 HP and a dream, Elk helping his team keep their hopes, their championship hopes alive here in this round, and second win now have to put up an equally concrete defense. A lot easier said than done.
Yeah, Mir jumped the gun a little bit. I wonder if he waited just a couple seconds longer for the Zenyatta to come in. Maybe they could have pushed again, but that's not what we're going to see, as 0% on point B for second win. So Fusion University they know what they have to do. Second win, though, if they get a draw, then it's just even, and we go on to the next map. So a draw is a good thing for them as well.
Yes, they have to draw here if they want to stay alive. But Fusion University, they're salivating at the idea of yet another finals run. 1 point and 33% stand between them and the grand finals. And for their attack, I don't know about Symmetra, but for second win, they're taking a page out of the Atlanta Academy playbook and running Akawa on the Orisa. You got Mirror on the Bastion and Frill with that Mei. So again, maybe you say cheese, but it can be effective. However, this is a very cooldown based composition. You miss one wall, that's going to be one defensive ability off of the table, and second win have very few to give.
And remember, folks, Mei is one of the only characters in the game that can play for the opposing team with those walls. So you got to be really, really careful on that Mei, but Mirror is going to be pushing the damage in, and Nice sees exactly what that team comp looks like and is going to switch right away.
Nah, he doesn't like his chances in the air. Those are some decidedly unfriendly skies. And second win going to be buying themselves a little bit of a stay of execution for now, but now Fusion University coming in with the full disruption composition, flankers galore with the Sombra, Genji, and Changsik on the Ham, and try and knock all of second wind up into the air, disrupt that Orisa, force her to drop down onto the low ground where she doesn't want to. Second win, this is all about the rotation. They must be able to rotate disciplined because so many people are depending upon that single Orisa shield. And although the cooldown is, pretty fast, you can't move it once you drop it. So you can leave yourself extremely vulnerable if you make the wrong first move.
And so Haku's going to get the first pick of second wind's defense, but the thing is, Fusion University know the comp that they're going against, and they have the right team comp to handle it. They all just need to pile on this Bastion, burst them down, and second wind's going to fall apart at the seams. They have to get to the Bastion first. If they're taking half of their health and damage, it's going to be really hard to do just that.
But a Genji, Shuriken, and Mirror in the behind, but he's not worried. He knows that the rest of the team are going to be taking care of the flankers on the payload. That is going to fall to Pride to just play keep away, play bouncer here, keep everybody safe. And although second win, don't really have too many ultimates to speak of, Mirror close to his, Tapones are close to his as well, they have bought so much time off of the clock. But Nice, look at him, he nearly has the blade, and no, Fried, he's out of the mech, he's down.
With Fried being down, that means this Bastion's going to be a lot easier to take, but with the nano boost along with tank mode, he's going to be pushing out that damage as well. But a good sleep onto the Bastion means that nano is going to be wasted. He was woken up, I think maybe with the deflect on the Genji. That could be bad news. The opponents are going to get the Meg Knights with that Dragon Blade burst down Mirror. So this is going to be a point A take if they're able to clean things up. Fried might be back, but no, they're going to go ahead and give Fusion University this point A. That means they have to keep them from taking any ticks on point B.
Second Wind have very, very little room to work with. One of the classic defenses on point A is just to allow the attackers to have a little bit of space, but Second Wind only have a tick to give. Haku, he died before he got the Transcendence. That would have been Second Wind's savior against the Genji Blade. And Fusion University not making any swap-ups for point B. Again, they have ultimates online. And Second Wind, hey, if you're gonna go down, you want to go down with style, my friends. Frill on the Symmetra, gonna put that teleport out, allow the Bastion to zip between those two pieces of high ground, but Taponzer's down. Oh my goodness.
Taponzer's down, and the Zenyatta trans is a little too late, so Second Wind don't have their mercy, but Fried is going to get Chong sick with defensive spawns. Crazier things have happened in Overwatch, but look at this. Mirror is taken so low, but they haven't gotten to the objective just yet. Taponzor is back, and with Nice going down, this is an opportunity for Second Wind to potentially hold on to this defense, but now with the res onto Haku, this means that this might be down to a couple support players and a hamster, as Frill is going to get the headshot onto Elk, so Second Wind are going to be able to come back on this defense. It was looking grim for them, but Fusion University are having a hard time actually capping it.
No, oh my goodness, Frill coming up with the clutch kill, taking Ana out of the equation, Elk falling to that sniper, and Akawa with 2 kills. Oh my goodness, Second Wind with their grasping like toenails managed to hold on to this defense. Look how close Fusion University was taking that tick. Oh my goodness, I am just so sweaty right now. But Second Wind, it looks like they're not really rattled. Some crazy picks. Mirror, for reals, the Torbjorn, okay. You certainly do have an advantage against somebody like a Blading Genji.
This is happening.
It's happening, folks. Oh my goodness. Fusion University, they have so many tools online. Second Second Wind have to know that it would take a miracle to hold here. No Trance, no Valk just yet. And Fusion University barreling in with 4 ultimates, a Trance of their own, the Nano, the EMP. If Snillo lands a big fatty EMP here and nice blades into it, it's all over for Second Wind.
Let's see if that is going to be the case, Miss HamTornado. But Fusion University are looking good with their 5 ultimates. Second Wind will have a Valkyrie and Trance, and that has been enough in the past. And also, they do have Vision right now. And this is something that not a lot of teams get to have in this GOATS meta, is information that's readily available to them, just like Infrared's packs would give you. And with a headshot onto Nice, Fusion University are going to have to wait another 20 seconds to do this again.
There we go. Frill taking some celebratory squats. That's right, with a single click. That is the power of a Widowmaker. Second Wind just took off the head of Fusion University's most deadly weapon. And again now, 3 minutes, 15 seconds for Fusion University to make their move. But they have so many tools. They can take the time to go for their very best fight. They may only need one.
If they take the time, that means Second Wind's going to be given some time as well to get to their ultimates, but they're not charging fast enough. They're still only repping those 2 support ultimates, as Snillo's going to get behind Frill and take him down. So this is 65 for Fusion University on their attack. They still have those 5 ultimates. Topones on Haku are going to need to find a ton of value on these ultimates. Haku's going to use that Trance to try to keep the rest of the team alive. A Mirror is going to fall because of the Transcendence. The rest is going to go off onto Mirror, so this is evened up for Second Wind and Fusion University. Remember, Fusion University only need 1 tick to make it to the finals, as the ultimate, the boils are all over the ground. Floor is made of lava, but no, Bernard is going to get that self-destruct onto Topones, so no mercy for them. But at least the res was already used, as Frill has no idea where this Genji is and somehow does come back alive and gets the turnaround kill onto Nice. That is huge. Second Wind now evening things up. This is a brawl, but that's going to help the defense, as Fusion University have an ult advantage but lose the fight.
This has been a cascade of utter nonsense, Boop. I'm just gonna say it. Wow, Second Wind, again by the skin of their teeth. Frill, the about-face kill onto the Genji. He was so oblivious to that Genji, just shuriken him in the side of the head until he turned around, landed that body shot. Is exactly what Second Wind needs, and it's so refreshing to see those DPS players step back into those shoes and take the fight in their hands. However, Second Wind, they've won a lot of fights they shouldn't have. It is not time now to get too comfortable. Fusion University still have the threat of a Genji Blade, and Snillo holding onto that EMP. You see Fried right there, maybe just spy checking a little bit. He's behind you. The call is coming from inside the house.
Oh, there is the EMP. It will be taken, the Torbjorn, but Nice is going to go down early. But Haku dying with Transcendence could prove to be the end for Second Wind. And I hear you, Ham. This is bad news for them. Haku going to have to use the Transcendence to keep everyone else alive. This is all up to Akawa and Haku to stall on the point to keep Fusion University out of the finals for the time being. But that's not what we're going to see, as Fusion University sweeps Second Wind to the first of 3 and make it to the finals.
Oh man, Fusion University, you cannot deny the champions their throne right here. Fusion University able to link together those last place. Second Wind held them at bay for 3 fights. They never should have won, but finally in the end, Topones are just flying out again. Second Wind, they only had 33%, 1 tick. The Mercy had to do it. Somebody had to do it. Transcendence just a little bit too late to save that Winged Angel, and with it, Second Wind's hopes for their first Contenders Grand Final.
Well, let's not forget how Second Wind got here by surprising absolutely everybody off the back of some good coaching, some good team play. Second Wind found themselves in the semifinals, a place that I don't think a single person thought that would be. We were doing a little thing earlier, and both people on this podcast that we were doing said Second Wind last place before the season, 12th place, 12th place all over the place. But look at this. They were in the semifinals for season 3.
Oh, a solid round of pats on the backs for all of the Second Wind team. They did so incredibly. Remember, season 2, they were at the very bottom. They hadn't won a single map. That's just how it went, folks. And now the turnaround that we've seen, and unsigned as well with it, without any of the support or resources that you would see from an academy team, just goes to show that, you know, the path to pro is real here. And I really hope to see those players moving forward, and I hope to continue to see them playing Overwatch.
I hope they get to go to school, get to do the academy themselves. I'd love to see them with a little bit of academy support, because then we might be seeing another Atlanta come up as well with the Second Wind boys. But that's going to be it for our semi-finals. Atlanta Academy will be facing Fusion University in the finals, so we could do a little theory crafting for ourselves, because this is it for us. This is our last cast.
This
CP and
is,
Avast
this
will be
is.
bringing you the cast for Atlanta Academy and Fusion University. So I think for us, we just want to say thank you for this amazing season. This has been a great opportunity, and I'm going to say that Fusion University are going to take this first to 4, so it's going to be 4-2.
4-2. Oh, I saw you hedging your bets right there. What is 4-2? Here we go. We're going to go the exact opposite. I believe in my boy Gator. That big run energy only comes around every once in a while, and he was demolishing butts today in semifinals. And so I'm going to say Atlanta ticket 4-3. There we go.
There it is. Going to go 7 games. It's going to be a long day.
It's going to be a barn burner regardless.
It's going to be an amazing game regardless, as I do believe the 2 best teams did make it into the finals for this season of Contenders. Will Atlanta take down the 2-time defending champions, the only champions we've ever had, and be the first team to not be named Fusion University to win this? Or Fusion University continue writing that history themselves? It's going to be exciting to find out. But once again, that's going to be it for us today on these semifinals. I have been Chris Boopasaurus Lessard here with Evie, HamTornado, Feng. It has been an amazing season.